These are the best Rocket Raccoon respawn beacon spots on Yggdrasil Path, the convoy map. On first point here on defense, up until they get to about this corner, you can have a beacon here. The reason why this one is so good is because the respawn back into the fight is so quickly, and they can't really get this unless they push across top here. So you can easily see them coming up there and cancel it if you need. If they are pressuring that left high ground a lot, then you can use this room here as long as there's no flankers coming from the left. If they've managed to push through to about here and your team is respawning, there's a really cheeky spot on the way in where you can put it on the rafters up here. Once they push through to second point, you can just put a beacon up here. Very quick respawn. If this one seems a bit dangerous, they're going to pressure that top right, then you can also just put it down here for a bit more safety as well. If they've managed to make it around that corner, then you can just simply put a beacon up here. Even though it's a bit further back, your teammate gets to respawn right onto this nice high ground. Now, if they're still pushing through here, then you can use a simple spot like this. But if they have managed to make it to this corner, then this is a really good spot as long as they're not looking to flank the right side. If they are pushed really far and they are flanking the right side, then just putting it behind this tree can be really good as there is no line of sight for them to actually see that. On attack, it's very simple. We're just going to push out here and we're just going to toss it over to the left. It's completely covered in that little secluded section. If you get to a scenario where your team pushes past this corner, you can throw one up onto this high ground. It's going to be a super good respawn as they can just see straight down onto the point. If you're respawning on second, then the team is holding right at this choke point, then this is obviously a very nice little beacon spot. Once you start to push through a bit, what you can do is just break the window and get your beacon up on the high ground here. Make sure it's behind this door here, as then if they start pushing there, it's going to be a lot harder for them to get it. That actually covers the entire point, so if you are respawning and put on the beacon up, that is the best spot for interior point 2. You can get it a little bit closer. If you're fighting right in the spot here, you could put it there, or you could throw it up on the high ground. This is pretty dangerous. You got to make sure nobody's respawning and coming through this path, though. Once you're pushing into point 3 and this door is open, you can just throw it right here, and this covers all of this corner right here. It's very safe and gets the teammates back into the fight really quickly. The last beacon spot on this map is kind of rough. Either you go with this location here, but obviously if they push around top or on the flank, they're going to be able to get it easily. Or you can just push yourself in just a little bit deeper here and get it onto this staircase, which is a very safe location. And that does it for all of Yggdrasil's Path.